with a play, you get instructions, stage directions, dialogue. Someone clothes you, tells you where to be and when. You get to live the most intense moments of a life over and over, with all the boring bits left out. And you get to practice for weeks, and then you're applauded, and then you change and leave through the stage door, bus home, back to real life, with all the boring stuff left in. Waiting, temping, and answering phones and serving canapes. Nothing's permanent. Can't plan, can't get a mortgage or pay for a car. Audition comes in and you try to look right and sit in a room surrounded by people who look just like you, all after the same part. Never hear back. And if you do get the part, it's sitting around and in rehearsals and backstage, making less than you did temping. Making these friendships with people is like a little family. And falling in love on stage and off. And then it's over. And you never see him again. And then you try not to take it personally when people who are not as good as you get the part, when you go from being this sexy ingenue to the tired mother of three. But you keep going because if you're really lucky, you get to be on stage and you get to say things that are actually true, even if they're made up. And you get to do things which feel so real to you, so authentic, so meaningful, more meaningful than anything in your own life. You get to speak poetry, words, I mean, you would never think to say, but they become yours as you speak them. If he shall die, take him and cut him into little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. It feels like Lydia wants me to acknowledge some trauma, buried trauma, but there isn't any. I played Antigone, and every night my heart ached for her dead brother. And then my brother died, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't go to his funeral because I had a matinee. Like, I'm not avoiding talking to the group because I have something to hide. It's actually the opposite. I don't feel like I'm not if I'm not in character, I don't feel like I'm really there. Like, I'm already dead. I'm nothing. Acting gives me the same thing that I get from drugs and alcohol. good parts are just harder to find. Yeah, I really miss my brother.